Hey guys, today will be part 2 of our honey harvesting video. We're starting with uncapping the wax on the frames, and then we're just going to show you the process of
extracting and then bottling, and that's it.
Yeah. We did find out that the caps we did get for the bottles don't fit quite right, but we have since fixed that issue.
Yes.
You ready?
So let's hop to it. Okay. So we had, what, 12 frames?
10.
10 frames. If you want to do a shot down. These are all of the frames. They actually fit in this giant extractor. 2 of them we had to go sideways, so we're going to test and see how that goes. But yeah, so far it looks like honey is already dripping down. I don't know if you probably can't see that down there.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm just gonna put the lid on it, and then I'm gonna come here and start spinning.
Oh my god, I can see why it came with anchors. Wait. Hold it, the lid.
You got it?
Oh, here, I'm gonna set this. Here you go, shift around to this side. Put your hand here. You put your hand here. I'm gonna put mine here.
Here, maybe put your foot on the step.
We're gonna need to bolt this down.
You're not in it.
We're gonna need to bolt this down.
Yeah, we made like a permanent station. Your screw's loose.
That's just hurtful. Did you clean these yet?
No.
Yeah, I didn't do that great of a job of taking them, actually.
Well, let's see how much honey is.
See how if it's dripping?
Yeah. Okay, we definitely need to go a lot faster.
Yeah.
Look at the camera.
Or it's just, or warmer and faster.
No, just faster.
Something up on the top.
Do you have a giant piece of wood that we can stand on and you can bolt it down to? Alright guys, so Alex made this.
Quick and dirty.
So we're actually going to stand on the extra wood and then start spinning it. Ready? We got the lids.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if this works. You're not getting the lids. Come in.
You want on a trip?
That was much better.
Right? Alright, I want to spin it. Which way were you spinning? This way?
I don't remember. So we ended up letting this strain, we ended up putting all the cappings into the strainer and then letting it strain into the bucket. And then, so now what we're gonna do is put the cappings in a Tupperware so we can melt the wax, and then end up straining the honey that we extracted from the extractor. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use this old coffee tin to put the wax cappings in. Guys, this is all real time. I'm not speeding up the footage at all. This is how fast the honey is coming out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cap this because I don't want this overflowing. So we're gonna just let this sit, strain out, and I guess in the meantime I can try and test it on the refractometer to see what the water content is. Alright guys, so what I did was I put a drop of honey onto this, and then you can look through here and see what the water content is. I know we're trying to get anything below 18. I don't know if you can see this. But it looks like we are good. I'm gonna test it again once it's done straining just to be sure, but so far this is really good sign. But I know if it gets above 18, then you can put it with a dehumidifier. Put your honey with a dehumidifier and then try and let the water evaporate from the honey. I don't know how good that works, but just something I heard on one of the Facebook groups. All right, I'll come back and show you once we're done extracting all the honey. Okay, here's my setup. I've been trying to find a spot to film this and to find one where there was just enough ledge to fit both of these jars underneath the spout, and I think this works perfectly. I got two size jars. This one is a small one, it's 8 ounce, and then the larger is, I think it's considered a pound. Oh, I don't know. This one is 11.5 ounces, but let me show you what's in the tub. You see this? This is a 5 gallon bucket, and it is almost full. So that's really exciting. So let me set you all up and then I'll get started. All right, we're ready. Let me start with a big one. One jar done. That's really exciting. Alright guys, so here's all of the honey. We ended up with 22 jars of the 8 ounce, and then 14 of the, I think this is 11.5 ounce, which I think this might be considered a 1 pound jar. And then we previously bought like local honey from a local beekeeper not too long ago, so we ended up just reusing and refilling his jar, which is 32 ounces. So yeah, after this, we have these little shrink wraps that we can put around the lids and heat them up, and then they shrink to it and then seals the jar a little bit better. But overall, this is a long process between uncapping and extracting and then filling. And then we'll probably, once we get a logo, we'll put labels and stuff on these and then maybe start selling. Either that or have a lot of tea. I think I prefer this method of extracting a little bit better than the flow hive. This was a heck of a lot messier and it took a lot longer and more muscle, but I think just doing it the old-fashioned, like traditional beekeeping way was like really fun and like a technique that I wouldn't want to lose. So, and plus we got all that, let me show you the beeswax. We got all this wax cappings from the hive as well. Oof. We got all those wax cappings from the frames as well. So actually doing it the old-fashioned way, I have a whole nother product that I can work with and possibly sell. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with the I'm gonna show you how I process the wax cappings and melt it all down into a brick of wax to use for crafts, or maybe I'll just sell the brick, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for sticking around with me and going through this process. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.